I was going to the gym and I was feeling good. It was the day after getting back from NiagaraCon.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, okay, it's all good. You know, back to normal routine. And I slipped because I guess there was mud on the ground, on the grass. So I slipped and then my right foot just slams into the concrete wall. And I was like, I fell and I got up and I was like, ooh, that one stung. Like, when you slam your fingers, your toes, and like your whole foot goes numb.
Yeah.
Or tingly. I'm like, okay, whatever. It'll be fine. So I get up, stand up, hop down. I continue walking about halfway. I'm like, something doesn't feel right. So I look down and I was wearing my Nike Flyknits, and all you see is like, imagine that. So everything's flat and this big hump.
Oh,
and I'm like, yep, I either dislocated or broke my big toe. But I was super calm about it. So I walk.
I love that he captures that, but I was super calm about it.
Super calm. So I was like, maybe
say it. No bitch here.
I was like, maybe it's just a dislocation. Maybe it's not a break or anything, right? Fingers crossed. So I get to the front of the gym. Sit on the curb and I undo my laces, pull off my shoes slowly. Yeah. And same thing through the sock. I'm like, oh, and I go like this, and I can feel the bone, and it's out of the skin. I'm like, oh, I broke it, right? So I walk into the gym and I go up to the girl. I'm like, hey,
he's still so polite.
Yeah, really.
Hey, excuse me.
I'm gonna need someone to call me an ambulance because I literally just obliterated my toe. And she's like, what? And she looks down and she's like, oh my god. So I call her like the nurse from the gym, and she's like, oh, dude, I haven't seen it like this ever. And I sit down. She's like putting pressure on ice. I call 911. And they're like, we're doing this because we wanted to get them to see you faster. Because otherwise, if it's just a broken toe, you're going to sit there for like hours. Right. I'm like, all right, I trust you guys. I'll pay the $45 for the ambulance ride. So point is...
I mean, it's worth a toe.
Yeah, to save you like the whole thing. Basically, my big toe was left, up, twisted, and then the bone came out of the bottom.
You got a picture?
I don't have personally. My mom has all of them because I refuse to look at it. I was like, I want to remember myself when everything was straight and there and like perfect. But
it's fun to look at it later, man.
I know. I'm probably gonna look at it.
I got a picture of a broken nose. Actually.
Oh god,
you still have it? It's gone through 3 phones, bro.
It's a funny picture.
He keeps transferring that picture from phone to phone.
Yeah, it was gnarly. But the cool thing is, like all the doctors, including the emergency doctors, like, the hell did you do? Like, we've never seen it like this. Like, like this is like 4 things in one. I'm like, don't ask. It was a stupid accident. And then I healed it up in 3 weeks, which is impressive. So the doctor's like, dude, you broke it real good, but you know how to heal real good. I'm like, I'm Wolverine. I just didn't want to tell anyone.
Right.
I got the healing factor. I'm good. So the only thing I can't do is this yet. But they said that could take like till August for like everything to kind of get back.
Have you played around with the idea of like coming up with like a good lie? Like what would be the coolest lie?
I did once. You'd be proud of me. So
I'd be proud of him.
You would be proud of me.
You're like the master liar.
No, just for the topic. So I had the boot on, and the week after, Sarah had this work. It was like a charity event thing, right?
Oh, cool.
And I was like, listen, I know I obviously can't drive, so I was like being chauffeured everywhere. I can't drive, but I'll come. I can sit down and help at the booth. So we go in this outdoors, and I'm hobbling over. There's a dude that works with her that I've never met before in my life. I've heard of him, but never met him before in my life. So first thing the guy says to me, without even saying, hey, I'm blah, 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 or what's your name, yada, yada, he just goes, oh, dude, what happened? And I'm like, I was in an MMA fight, kicked this guy really hard in the head and obliterated my toe, man. But I said it like at the time, so seriously, like I was in character. Yeah. And he's like, oh shit. Yeah. He starts backing away. And I'm like, and then I was like, I couldn't hold the lie though. This is where you're not proud of me. Because I couldn't hold the lie where like after about like a few seconds, they see him back and I'm like, he was going to turn around and leave. I'm like, no, I actually just fell and hit the concrete wall. Yeah.
I wish you would have said, yeah, killed him.
Yeah. No. So you see the other guy.
Yeah.
But
he's in a coffin.
The one thing I will say is you guys, you broke a nose.
Yeah, broke a nose.
You broke anything? I can't remember if you ever have.
My arm, left arm.
Not good. Okay, so you guys might agree with me. Like I was trying to explain it to friends and coworkers. Like you don't feel the pain. Like you're in adrenaline mode. Am I right? Or did you guys?
Yeah, no. I felt the pain like the next day. I felt.
Yeah. But not like immediately. You're like, I need to get this fixed. I need to figure this out. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
No.
Because it's my first time ever.
I had 2 fish fillets before bed with a broken nose. And like my parents were asleep, and I didn't. This is the best part. Neither one of my parents saw the broken nose for 3 days.
Really?
Because I would just like be on the move. So I'd be hiding like this thing.
You're that sneaky.
Yeah, I was that sneaky. 3 days.
Yeah. How about you? Was it that bad? I picture an arm being really bad.
Upon breakage, not really, because it was more like, why is my palm touching like my forearm type situation.
Am I a superhero?
No. What is this?
But like I remember, it was grade 5. I remember going to the office. I was holding my hand up to my chest, and I put it on the table or on the counter or whatever. And then she's like, "Are you sure it's broken? Can you move it?" And I'm like, "All right, let me try moving it, because like you're an adult, you should know what's happening right there." So I move it, and like
The whole thing folds.
so much pain,
literally.
so much pain.
Oh,
And I'm like,
geez.
okay. She's like, "All right, I'll call your mom or whatnot."
Oh my god. How old were you?
In grade 5, so whatever age is that?
What is that?
Ooh, grade 5. You've got to be probably 10.
I feel like
Roughly?
I'd be such a. I would not. I'd be just so pissed
Good
and
on
crying the whole time. As a 10-year-old breaking something, as a grown up, I have to
I
like
was more stunned.
compose myself.
Yeah.
I was worried because like obviously you're gonna have to tell your dad that you,
Yeah.
and he's gonna get mad at you for some reason.
Yeah, my mom was super mad at me.
Yeah.
She wouldn't. She's like, no more basketball. As like a grown ass, like I was 28 years. No more basketball.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You're grounding me? What's happening?
I don't know if it's
Was
like
it one of those things where like you're not married yet?
yeah.
I don't know if I have a high threshold for pain, which I think I do, but like it never got past like an 8 out of 10. I can honestly say, like the worst I felt was when I was sitting in the wheelchair waiting for the ER doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking down at the toes like this, and then I was like, okay, we need to get this going. It's starting to hurt a little bit, but hung in there. I didn't take any Advil or anything after, but just let it heal up.
Is
I was
this
like,
the worst injury you've ever had? It might be the most gruesome.
It is definitely the most gruesome. It is the worst because of how inconvenient it was. So work had to be adjusted.
Yeah.
Driving couldn't drive. Like I've hyperextended both knees. If you actually, I'm not going to ask you to do it, but if you were to touch these knees, you can see,
Touch these knees.
You can see there's like, you see this hump. So I actually have like all kinds of stuff that's happened to the knees, but
These knees.
those are things that like, like I remember.
Man's talking.
That's okay. I remember when the left one got hyperextended playing basketball in high school.
The left what?
Left knee.
Yeah.
These knees. But I remember it wouldn't bend. So my leg was straight for 3 weeks, but I never went to a doctor. So I was constantly walking like bend.
I feel like that's a problem.
yeah,
when
but
you're
it
a
went back to
kid,
normal.
You're just like, I'd rather not tell anybody.
Yeah, I
I'll
was
just
like-
deal with it.
I was like, it'll fix itself.
I'd be
must
too
happen.
worried.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
take that ass whooping.
As a grown up,
Let
I
me
get
see a
like
doctor.
I get itchy in one spot for like more than 5 minutes. And I was like, I gotta get this looked at.
Doctor. But that's my story with my toe. That's why.
Jeez, that's a good story, man.
Yeah, he didn't like see like the word like he.
No, I didn't. I only saw the limping a little bit.
You saw the
when I-
limping, yeah, because you got back and by then already
Yeah.
had gone and like it
All
healed
the
up.
trauma was gone.
But it
All
was
the
bad.
trauma.
Yeah, his dad was the funniest though. Like I came, it wasn't the day of. I think it was the day of. Get back from the hospital and I'm walking. He's like, "Hey, how's it go?" And he pauses and then because he sees the foot come out of the car, out of my
Yeah,
mom's
yeah.
car, and he's like, "Oh no!" He's like, "What happened?" I explain the story to him, and the whole time he's like making these faces like, "Ooh, that's gotta hurt." Anyone I tell the story to is like, as soon as you mention how it was twisted and everything, it's and
Yeah.
putting it back in place. Woo.
Isn't that more painful?
Well, you know, it was weird because like they froze it. They put 4 needles
What?
into it. They froze the toe,
Lord
and then
have
but you feel like the pull, snap, like you feel it, and like
You feel pressure, but you don't feel the pain.
yeah. But then your brain's starting to like picture what it would
Dude.
feel like if there's pain. You're like, ooh.
Dude, getting a nose put back in
I was
place
gonna say, you
is
have it worse.
The worst thing. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody.
Not only that, but you got like like someone who didn't know how to put noses back
So
first.
I had
Oh,
that,
that's great.
I had that classic.
His uncle did it.
The way I broke it is that we were playing playoffs at the Hoop Dome, basketball, beginners level.
Right.
And this one dude.
I like how he started with playoffs. Not basketball
playoffs.
game, playoffs.
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 We made it.
No, we won that. He came down with the ball, did that Charles Barkley move. where you
Those are the worst.
just
yeah.
flail your elbows, and he caught me right on the tip. I looked at the ref. He's like, no foul. I was holding my nose. I let go. And it's like,
Blood.
dude, I didn't realize how much blood could come out of my head.
like
it was a problem. They had to stop playing.
Right.
Yeah.
wipe the
And
blood
the
off the
ref
floor.
goes, I didn't see it.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Obviously.
Yeah, you held back really well there, by the way.
We get-
Yeah, he got just the tip. He's just like, don't say anything, Yasin.
We get to the hospital and it's like midnight, and this lady's like, I can try to fix it. She's a doctor.
Oh, great.
She weighs like 100 pounds, right? And I was like hoping for this other lady who was a nurse who looked like she could move a nose.
Yeah.
This lady literally gets on the whatever thing I was on, this reclining thing.
Gurney.
Yeah, with both of her knees,
Yeah.
and she's trying to push it in place,
Ooh.
and it's just not going anywhere.
Ooh, I don't know what to think about
And
it.
we did that for about 45 seconds. I cried.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And then she stopped. She's like, okay, so
Can't do it.
I can't seem to do it. But the bad news is, I was like,
That wasn't the bad news?
this is, it gets worse. It's like it was like a holiday.
Yeah.
And they only had the specialist that would be able to do this wasn't going to be in for 3 days.
Oh, that'll do it,
So your nose like hardens, basically,
Oh,
in that broken
man.
position.
dude.
I go see the specialist. He's 6'4". It makes me feel better. I'm like, thank God he might be able to push. He goes, "This is what we have to do first. I have to get in your nose and put a stick up it and
Oh God.
to just make it inflate because you can't like have it depressed.
Yeah.
And that, far be it from me. I don't want a depressed nose.
Yeah.
So this thing is in there, and he gets it all the way up there, and then he lets go, and he goes, "There you go."
Now you have a stick
And
stuck
I was
up your
like,
nose.
"What do you mean?" There you go. He's like, "So the stick is going to absorb the blood, and it's going to inflate, and then I'll see you tomorrow."
Oh my God.
Because that's what makes sure it doesn't deflate. Is
Literally a stick.
oh, and it was like literally like it's like a tongue depressor, and flat as a tongue depressor too. And he sticks it up there in a way that you don't like that. There's no way that's gonna fit all the. Oh no, it does fit all the way up there.
It's like surprising depth.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Pushes it too far. I know kung fu.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you start speaking French.
Yeah. Dude, I feel so bad for you
Yeah.
now.
How-
It's
How,
like-
how far out did it stick out your nose?
Nothing almost.
Oh, okay,
it
that's
was,
not too
It was
bad.
like this big, and it almost went all the way up there. Like
Okay.
I could feel it
touching your eyeball.
in my eyebrow.
Right. Okay.
And then I went back in the next day. He pulled that out. I felt like that was the best feeling I've ever had in
Really?
my life. And then he puts his massive hand on on the forehead, and he goes. He literally told me, he's like, we actually have cocaine that we give to people for this procedure.
you should have said yes before he finished that sentence.
No, he followed that with, but we ran out of the cocaine.
That is so funny.
And then you say, "I will see you tomorrow."
I was like, where did the cocaine go? What'd you do with the cocaine?
Where's the rum gone? Where's the cocaine?
So
Gone?
it's like, is there a guy outside? We can.
So he palms me, and he like slowly breaks my nose back into place, and you can hear it's like click, click, and that pain was incredible.
For
Okay,
real.
so I can't complain
Yeah,
about my
because
toe
it's a
anymore.
slow pain.
Yeah.
Tearing my ACL, huge pain, but it was like
Instant.
yeah, and I didn't expect it, so I didn't have to like brace for a guy explaining how bad this is gonna hurt.
Oh my God.
And then feel his warm giant hand.
It's just like upon your forehead.
Yeah.
He, like pushes it in.
Don't move. We'll crack it now.
And this is what I'm saying. Okay. That I don't know why that's the words coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The girl I was seeing was in the room with me, just smiling her face off.
Yeah, no.
She was like, "I was so crazy."
My nose is fine. And then I imagine you couldn't breathe through the nose properly, right? For those.
Oh yeah, but
Okay,
then it
yeah.
really makes you like really appreciate breathing later. You're like, man, this is so much easier.
So just do nothing but like
Dude,
the
it was horrible.
nasal sprays. Oh yeah.
No, I wouldn't
take
wish
it in.
that on nobody.
Oh man.
If you ever break your nose, don't do this. Don't blow out your other nostril.
Oh, I didn't want
because
to
if
think
you
about it.
if you do that, all of the blood vessels around your eyes pop and they just swell up.
Oh my God.
That's a fact. So like common thing, people will break a nose, and to get the blood out of one,
They'll blow it.
they'll blow, and like just doing that will make your eyes.
Your reaction's awesome. This is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seen it happen.
Starting to get
multiple
lightheaded.
times.
Let's talk about cauliflower next. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what else are we talking about? We got off this toe thing,
Yeah.
and now it's like, what about you? You ever been in a room during a pregnancy delivery?
The best part is it all started with a joke about a crotch itch.
Yeah, I tried to bring this
Bring
to
it
that
down.
level.
Bring it to the level. That was great.
All right. Well, I don't know if anyone's still stuck with us throughout that.
Yeah. None
I
of us
feel
is itchy
like,
crotch. It was just a joke. So
Just doctors and surgeons, just
It's like there's like 4 people left listening
Yeah.
to it. But we are going to talk about Ant-Man
Yeah.
oh.
and the
And the
Wasp.
sexy voice of Yasin comes out.
Oh.
And the Wasp.
Sorry, do that again. I keep talking. I stop.
And the Wasp.
Oh yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
We're going to talk about Ant-Man and the Wasp. We're a little bit late on this review,
Oh yeah.
but it's a small movie, and therefore we have a small crew for this review.
Yeah.
Antoine will get you for the Venom movie. That's the next one. 'cause
Ooh, that would be the next
obviously we're
big
gonna
one.
get
Yeah,
our
yeah.
full Crash and Flow nerd roster for that.
There's also a theory on Venom now.
That being
Venom
said-
movie.
Don't try to change the subject.
I know.
we
I
just
won't.
got.
I won't. That's for later. I was gonna say nugget for later. I'm sorry.
I also think this movie like deserves a 3-man panel for some reason. After like Avengers,
War?
yeah,
You gotta
Infinity
bring it down.
Wars,
You got to bring it down.
you bring it all the way down.
So, what I like about Ant-Man, or just the stories of Ant-Man so far,
Yeah.
1 and 2, is the fact that it does feel like a smaller story. within the universe. They don't take themselves as serious.
Yeah.
They're a little bit more jokes.
Street level.
And it is, yes, exactly, street level.
Yeah.
But it's actually good. It's not like
Yeah.
Daredevil.
I was gonna say, just say it.
So, man, right off the top, both of you.
Yeah.
Ant-Man the Wasp, how does it compare to the first Ant-Man? How'd you like it?
You want to go first?
You go.
Okay. I think. I mean, more Evangeline Lilly is always a good thing.
Yes,
Never
agreed.
complain,
Agreed.
especially her in a skin tight suit, right?
That's
But but I feel like the first one for me, I think it's like I'm that guy who's always like the first one was better.
Okay.
That's usually how I roll.
Right.
And I think that like the action, don't get me wrong, she was great as the Wasp, but I feel like the action scenes were better in the first one. Like remember when they were fighting in his daughter's room with like a little Thomas the Train, train or whatever I'm trying to say, and like all the toys and everything, things exploding. Like there was that Pez dispenser scene that was kind of cool, but I love like the cheesiness of like those first fight scenes in the first movie,
Right.
And I feel like that was missing in this movie. Correct me if I'm wrong. There wasn't a whole lot of like Ant-Man just muffing stuff up and just blowing things up, you know?
I thought Ant-Man was doing a lot less this movie.
Yeah.
I think this movie should have been The Wasp and Ant-Man.
The Wasp
right?
featuring the Ant-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Where I felt like Ant-Man was like just learning to be Ant-Man again. I'm like, wait, didn't you beat like an Avenger the last movie?
That's what I'm saying. I felt like he was he was literally tied down, you know, the ankle brace and everything. But for the time you're out.
But also, like his suit was not a good suit. It would always bug out.
But was
it was just
that
like a lot of jokes based on the malfunctions of the suit. You know what? I still liked it. I still liked it.
Yeah, I feel like it, but not as good as the first one.
yeah.
You know what? I feel like it's almost on par for me.
Really? Okay.
You know, for both of them, just because of the fact that like it's one of these Marvel movies that gave me the warm fuzzies. It's like you went in there, you got it. It's like,
I like how it goes. I mean, that's fair. It's warm
like,
fuzzies.
Warm
see.
fuzzies. I roll with warm fuzzies.
It's like a you know your basic family movie.
Yes.
And with like a basic family story. It's like Homeward Bound for nerds.
I haven't heard that in ages. Homeward Bound.
So you know, mom's lost.
Okay.
We got to go find mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's go find mom.
Yeah.
And then somewhere in there, they just threw in something that looks like one of the ghosts from the Matrix, the twins.
Right. That was really cool.
They had to be based off of the twins from the Matrix. White suit, and then the same fight scenes or the fight sequence in the car when she's able to phase through cars and get inside the cars and stuff like that.
There's some cool scenes there.
Like, it's like, those were cool scenes. Anything with a ghost in it.
Yes,
was
Ghost
really,
did
really
really
cool.
well.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying as far as fight scenes are concerned.
Yeah.
Actual action sequences were not as fun.
That's
and
what I'm
no
saying.
one cares about when Ant-Man becomes really big.
Yeah, Giant Man is not my thing.
It's not fun.
It's not my
It was
thing.
somehow not as impressive at all.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Not at all.
I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I was like, that might be cool.
Yeah,
I was
and
like, that's not cool.
And just like when it happened in
if he
Civil
just became
War,
more muscular, it would be cool. If
That'd
he
be
just
kinda
became like bigger and muscular, like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Now I'm a bullet ant.
Yeah, I'm a different ant.
I think
They just go super deep into like ant nerdom. And then he has like freaking fangs. He's like, now I'm gonna. What's the next one? I think a bullet
Army ant.
Army ant.
Army ant.
Sorry, Eric.
No, it's okay.
Sorry. All right, go.
I'll come back. No, I was just saying. I think for me,
He goes, I'll come back.
no, I'll wait. But yeah, like when he first became giant in Civil War, I was so turned off by like the whole. I'm not a scientist by any stretch, but
come
do
you
you
gotta move
really
so
grow
slow?
that big and then go that slow? Like, it's like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
why is he moving so slow for?
Like,
Right.
we're in a fantasy world where it's like things shouldn't make sense. So just make the man regular speed if he's giant. You know, like
I thought so.
you're gonna worry about physics now. You know what I'm trying to say?
Now.
Really?
Well, you know, physics doesn't make much sense in that because, like, when
Yeah.
they shrink, they still have the same momentum
That's
as
what
when
I'm
they're
saying.
when they're large. So they
true.
don't turn into a bullet. You're telling me you're not going through these people?
That's but so like I feel like that whole shtick is like when we turn big, I'm like, okay, here we go.
Biggest pet peeve in this entire movie.
Uh-oh.
I could not get past it.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
This was a problem. And if this like okay,
Lawrence Fishburne. I'm just kidding.
can you imagine? When they shrink the building,
Yes.
and then they just bring it along.
Yeah.
And then just like shaking that shit
Yeah.
around. Right? Not only that, you like okay, you get like the I get it, it's cool concept, you
Yeah.
get like the little thing,
Yeah.
but then you're tilting it.
Right.
It's like $1 billion worth of stuff inside. You're not worried about things shifting to the left and right slightly. And okay, that by itself, the little tilt is like, oh my
yeah.
god, everything is broken inside.
That's true. All the machinery.
And then
Yeah.
they take it up a notch where the thing is just getting jarred around and thrown from car to car. And when I'm like, this priceless technology inside this thing, and Walter Goggins is shaking it around.
Yeah.
Also, Walter Goggins, underused in this movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's so much better than what they allowed him to do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we're done with the building shaking subject.
Let's
Eric.
keep going
Your
about it.
professional opinion on
I
the
got
building
something
shaking.
on the building thing too that pissed me off. It's like very quickly was like, towards the end when it just became big, so it's in its permanent spot.
Yeah.
I love how it's like they didn't mention anything that could have been in that radius. Like if there was a
Yeah.
building already there or some people, somebody eating ice cream. Oh, it just fit perfectly. You know what I mean?
I almost never look for like I like to suspend my
Reality. Okay.
realities.
Yeah.
But with that said, I was like, what's up with this building?
That's what I'm saying.
I was like,
That's
something's
a problem.
Thank you.
Problem.
Thank you.
like probably not like meant to stand that way. You know, it doesn't seem like it should be that sturdy.
You can't just tuck the building underneath your
you
arm
can't-
and go
you
run.
can't just Heisman the building.
How is it that every time they blow, they make the building big again, they don't
Yeah.
have like fallen roof
Yeah.
tiles?
There's like,
and,
shit all over the place.
a couple dead ants
Amen.
because they just got jarred around.
Every window's intact. Every door is intact.
Yeah.
The plumbing's
Just-
probably intact.
They should have at least gave me something. They'd be like,
Yes.
yeah, every time we close it, there's a stasis thing. It completely freezes and everything inside. I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll eat it up.
Give me an excuse. Yeah.
Okay? They gave me none of those.
Nothing.
All right, here's another one. Sorry.
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry.
Yeah, no. I'm feeding off of this shit.
He's like, just
Keep
go,
it
just
going.
go, just
This
go.
guy's just like, here's another one.
Just do it. Just do it. Start it.
All right.
Michelle Pfeiffer had makeup on. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm kidding.
Why does the quantum world look the exact same world as Dormammu's world?
Amen.
What's going on with that?
yeah.
Can you try something different, people?
Yeah, that's
it
true.
feels like you
Are we
just
trying to save money?
exactly.
Right?
It just feel like, oh, do we have those assets? Let's just take it, flip it sideways, and then after we'll just use that.
Yeah.
Right. Also, how is it that his machine thing,
Thank you. I was about to say it.
his machine thing, crash lands in the place? He gets out because he's like, fuck, I'm stranded, but I still got to go find my wife. Gets out, finds his wife, puts him back in the ship, and the ship just takes off like no problem.
And his little iPad-y thing still worked in that deep of a realm. It's like, oh, there she is. Like, are you serious?
What is
getting
going
the
on
signal.
with that?
He
I'm
still
like,
got his Wi-Fi working. And
Yeah, I'm like,
everything.
who's your provider? Like, this is a commercial. Like, that would have been the best commercial.
Verizon
If you can see like a
Wireless.
Verizon logo just on the screen, you're like, damn.
Product placement. Yes, I agree with all that too.
Problems.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Oh, here we go.
At the very end of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, this is the cutscene. Not
After
the last
credits?
cutscene.
After credits?
Yeah, the
Mid
first.
credits.
Yeah, mid credits. Oh my god.
Not the-
Marvel.
not the-
Holy
the
shit!
one, the-
You've made new things. So they're on top of a building,
Yep.
right? And he's going in
Yep.
to the quantum realm with a container.
Yep.
In which you open it and it will fill up with healing magical powers, which they're gonna give it to the ghost so that the ghost can heal herself. Right?
Yeah.
Totally. I get it. Right? First of all.
Now you know there's many problems with
There
this.
you go. He's coming.
First of all,
He scratched his eyebrow. It's an issue.
Michelle Pfeiffer just comes out of the realm
Right.
and puts 2 fingers on the temple, cures her.
Yeah.
How is she not just doing that over and over again
Right.
for the ghost?
True.
Did she run out?
Yeah.
Also, on top of which, couldn't they just like kind of throw in the canister in there anyway? Because the guy's like, well, I'm gonna try to heal the ghost. We know that we're gonna try to go for healing power. Let's just do that in one shot. When it comes back, you can throw the canister at her face, and then after she like, but like they made it felt like it was so like lazy. Like,
Yeah,
wait, no,
yeah.
hold on a second. Let me just hold your head like a very concerned auntie, and then try to put that healing powers in there.
Yeah.
That was a problem. Anyway, they're on the roof, right?
Yeah.
He goes into the quantum realm.
Yeah.
He's there, and then it's time to pull him out, and then it cuts to outside,
Yeah.
and then they all disappeared.
Yeah.
Right. So that happened within what, 5 minutes, let's say,
Yeah.
of him jumping in and then jumping out. How long?
yeah,
Avengers,
right?
Those big ass donut ships,
Yeah.
landed in New York and multiple places around the world.
Yeah.
And you're telling me in San Francisco,
Yeah.
Ant-Man
Same.
did not get at the very least a tweet
Right.
saying,
Nothing.
what the frick is
What?
up with thing? Maybe I shouldn't be jumping in the quantum realm,
Should be helping.
right? Because by the time
Yeah.
Thanos does the thing, that's days after the
Yeah.
donut stuff landed.
Yeah.
For real.
Donut stuff. I love it.
So there's no mention of that, right?
Yeah.
We got like three scientists,
Yeah.
and Ant-Man going like, we could be helping.
But instead,
in arguably the biggest war of the world right now.
Yeah.
But I just need to go get this canister of healing powers, which apparently Michelle Pfeiffer ran out of her fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has like, she gets,
It's
hey, I
only-
get one of
only one.
those
Yeah.
every
Everyone
two
gets
and a half
one.
months.
Just get one.
I have to wait till next autumn.
Yeah.
I get my second
Next
The
autumn?
solstice.
one. I don't know. Until then, I can cure colds. Who has a cold?
That's it.
Come here. Let me give you a belly rub.
That's so good. I do agree though. It felt like I was super excited.
All valid, by the
Yes,
way. All,
they were.
Good rant.
Yeah.
Solid rant.
And I was waiting for that scene. Like I was like, oh, there's gonna be some kind of a tie-in, and then the tie-in is like, yeah, what you said. It's like you're telling me that this whole movie then took place, and you knew nothing of like, holy shit, I have to figure this out. Plus, Cap's dead, or like someone's getting their ass kicked, or this Thanos dude showing up. You know what I mean? It's like
You know how easy it is to solve?
Yeah.
They just have the TV running in the background
With the
and
footage.
it's showing the footage.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta go help them, but first let me get the canister.
yes,
That or something.
something.
That's all you needed.
Yeah.
You didn't get nothing.
Yeah,
You get nothing.
yeah, or like
Somebody's not even trying.
yeah, it
Deadbeat.
would have been nice because
Too many
like
holes.
it feels like he's not. I know he's technically not, but it makes him feel very much like he's not an Avenger.
Yeah.
It's like no, hang tight, little guy. You're not, a
Well,
part
they
of the
made
scene.
him a bumbling idiot. This whole
That's
movie
true.
was like, you don't. What are you? What's wrong? What's your problem,
Yeah.
man? Get your shit together.
Yeah, and I totally get that. Like he's like a thief, and he just fell into being a superhero
Right.
kind of thing, right? But I think from his introduction till now, he must have learned a
Should
thing
have
or
been
two.
some growth.
Yeah, or if he's gonna be locked up in his house, maybe he's training.
Yeah, maybe you're
Maybe
working
he's
out.
looking up some stuff to make him a better superhero. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just playing Rock Band.
Other
literally.
superheroes do it,
Yeah, right.
right?
Yeah.
So
Batman.
Plus
He
on
was
top
there
of
for
which-
like 10 minutes. Started all sorts of.
Yeah.
Shit.
He cured like dislocated discs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
he
remember.
cures back with just push-ups and sit-ups, bro.
Right.
That's all you need.
That's all you
That's
need.
all I need. Bodyweight exercises. That's what you do. To
No
be
doctors.
250.
No doctors needed.
God,
Not
doctors.
even.
No, that's true.
Not even.
Doctors.
Some
Dude,
rope?
I just spit in my hand. I rub it on the wound.
and I'm good.
Yeah.
No, it's very true though. It's like I think that was the
They
one
could have done
thing-
better.
Yeah, I think the whole movie just like kind of bugged me in that way. Is
Right.
that like it felt like the first one, like it had the same vibe, which was nice, and the first one was great, right?
right.
But the thing is, like at this point, the character's grown so much that it shouldn't be back in that time. You know what I mean?
Should have done something better. Should have
Yeah.
like you can go for the also I feel like
Tell me.
the ghost thing.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
sit down. You're
I
just,
feel
every
like the
time he sits down, they'll be like, "Wait a minute, one more."
Let's got another one.
The ghost thing is very similar to what was feeling very similar
Yeah.
to like when you watch like a show like Dawson's Creek
Okay.
where
Eric's like, "All right, all
right,
right.
keep it going.
And then what? And then Seventh Heaven comes on afterwards. What are you doing?
Hey, Jennifer Beal.
where
Jessica Biel.
sorry, like
Sorry, I was gonna correct you on that one. As soon as they Wolverine, all that
How
you can
dare
get me
I?
on.
How dare-
you
how
don't
dare
mess
I?
that up on my
Yeah,
watch.
Jessica Biel.
Not on my
sorry.
watch.
Jessica Biel. Sorry.
Put some respect on that.
Back on my name.
So, you know how like there are situations and drama that come out of
Yeah.
just a very slight miscommunication where all you needed to do was like, hey, wait, no, let me clarify real quick.
Yes.
Before you go, before you get in a car, let 1 second, just roll down the window. Let me just say that. And it will be one of those things where you can make an entire episode based on one slight miscommunication or lack of communication.
Okay, I'm with you now.
Was the whole ghost thing. At that point, when you already found out that she was wronged by S.H.I.E.L.D., she's trying to cure herself.
Yeah.
How come Ant-Man, the Wasp, or Pym didn't say, listen, we're trying to save my wife, mom, whatever.
Yeah.
But while we're in there, maybe we can help you out. Say something. They didn't even get to say that.
Yeah.
Because they were working on the Altoid ant situation.
Yeah.
And then after they ran away. And then while they were running away, how come they just didn't have the ant going, hang in there, we're going to try to save you, as you run away with their building? That was bugging me too, because like
No pun intended.
it's really because not only is it so you couldn't, because like if it was just her and you said that we're going to try to save you.
Yeah.
But you run away, she can still be like, psychosis and like she's
Yeah.
in tremendous pain. So she's like, I'm just going to ignore that.
Yeah.
But because she already had Lawrence Fishburne, if they said that while they were leaving, Lawrence Fishburne would have said, listen, they're going to save you.
Yeah.
Let's just help them out and then we'll see how that goes. Like it was such a manufactured drama that didn't really, like it wasn't as compelling as it could have been.
Also with Lawrence Fishburne, pretty big dude, right? You're not the smallest guy in the world.
No.
Right.
3 ants the size of like a chihuahua are gonna stop you from moving. Oh
Okay, wait,
no,
wait, wait.
there's 3 here.
No, I
Yeah,
just
listen.
watched. Okay.
All right.
Listen, that's kind of scary. Like
I
if
know,
they're
but it's like
ants-
if you're
First
in
of
that
all, they're
situation,
not chihuahua
just
level.
kick him in the head. Kick him in the head and run away. Or
you don't
stomp.
know what they can.
Their
They're
face has pliers.
yeah,
I don't know.
right.
I figured something out. You're pretty big.
How do you you don't even know how heavy an ant head is. I don't know if that's an 8-pound head that I'm
That's
kicking
fair.
into. You
That's
got a
fair.
broken toe. You got to think about the situation.
That's fair.
That could be a 40-pound head for all you
fair.
know. You're very strong.
Jumped over, man.
Eric was jumping over. Eric was looking for a mashup where like when that happens and all of a sudden you hear the Matrix music and like, Morpheus does this.
That would
To the
be
end.
And then you see severed heads all over the ground. Hey, you got it.
amazing.
Right?
He puts on his like glasses that go only on the bridge of his nose. I am the one.
It gets a huge magnifying glass.
It would have been pretty cool though if like that's some kind of a reference too, by the way, where he just like turns to her, the ghost, and he's trying to help her. He's like, "Listen, you just need to take something for now just to calm you down. Do you want the red or the blue? Just something. It would be kind of cool.
That would be so cool.
That would have been nice.
I agree. Yeah.
There's
Throwing
no-
that
like,
in there.
You can't tell me there's a copyright on red or the blue. There can't be a copyright.
Right?
That would have been a
No.
nice little twist, right?
No.
Man, you can wish, but whatever.
Or they
Ant-Man
could have
3.
named the ship the same ship as the thing.
Nebuchadnezzar?
Nebuchadnezzar.
Something.
Just
The
give us
hammer.
something.
That would
Because
have been amazing.
you know where you get that? In a stupid show called Castle.
That's true. That's
Right.
true.
In a
That's true.
Stupid show called
They
Castle.
get all the
Right.
references.
So many callbacks to Firefly.
Oh man, I did enjoy though in the film. I did enjoy more than I thought. Like T.I. and the rest of the gang. Like
I wanted more of them.
yeah, the whole like security. What are they calling it? It was like
Ex-con
Ex-con.
security?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
They should have their own. I would watch that.
A
what they
TV
get
show
up
or
to.
something.
Yeah,
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 definitely.
Like a buddy sitcom or something. I was
Why
like, this is good. Like I like this. The whole truth serum thing had me just on the floor.
Oh man, that was great.
So it's like truth serum. No, it's not. But you just said like the whole. Oh, it was great. Great rambling. I loved it. And I'm surprised too that like they're in some deep doo doo. Not one guy had a scratch on him. Like you're telling me you 3 dudes were tied up, didn't get like a slap to the face or a punch or anything like the whole time.
T.I.'s got to look good all the time.
It is
Hey, man,
interesting. We've talked about a lot of movies in here. We've never talked about like how many, I don't know, missteps there have been in a movie. Like how like this whole movie has
holes.
been like, this was weird.
Yeah.
That's
but
true.
Even though we like the movie overall,
Yeah, for sure.
you're like a lot of loose ends.
Yeah.
Unnecessary. When it's lazy
exactly.
ones.
It's
That's
exactly
the
they're
thing.
lazy loose ends. So, like the other movies, I watched. You watch it even twice,
Yep.
and you don't pick them up
No.
because you kind of like, I'm here, I'm buying what you're selling.
Yeah.
Right. But for Ant-Man, there was so many holes where I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
That being said,
Yeah.
the charm of this movie and the charm of the previous one, they like it holds up. So I still love it. I still appreciate it. And the thing is that for all you DC fans out there, right, the worst Marvel movie is still the best fucking DC movie you've ever watched.
That's right. If you're a fan, you should die. Right, Yasin?
I don't know why I said it that way.
Yeah.
I like DC too, to be honest with you. But the thing is that like I can't love
hardcore
them.
DC guy. Like, is there a guy like,
I
he's
can't-
really talking about my team now?
I can't support DC anymore.
The
It's
Nolan
just too much.
trilogy was the best thing they ever
That
produced.
doesn't count as
true.
DC. That counts as Nolan.
Sorry, yeah. I guess if you're only counting.
That's very convenient, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna
You can
say,
take the
like,
best movie
really?
you made and just
Yeah.
say no, you didn't.
No, no, it wasn't
All
for-
3 of them.
Yeah, none of those. No.
Yeah,
We're
he-
gonna say those are separate.
There is such an incredible drop off from a Nolan DC movie and then everything else that DC has ever
Dude,
put
but
out.
really, Nolan movie versus almost
Any superhero movie.
right. That's a top.
Yeah, it
that's a
starts-
top shelfer. That's a top
and,
3.
And Dark Knight's the only Oscar winner in terms of like best actor and stuff like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
There's just some crazy performances.
Yeah.
Not
For
even hacky at all. Just like
No, that was hella serious.
Yeah.
But I do
Freaking
agree.
Heath Ledger.
yeah, and I do agree on like, the MCU can take solace in that. Like, we're taking this apart on a movie we like a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like they still haven't made a bad movie. Like a movie that you look
that's
and go,
true.
I cannot watch this. It's not watchable. All of them
Yeah.
are watchable over and over again.
Yeah.
I can.
It's just that I think what happened was we were here with Infinity War, and it's like there's so much going on that I thought
Yeah.
all that gravity, especially with this being the last Marvel movie or MCU movie for 2018.
Yeah.
I thought this one was going to end with like, I thought it was going to be a serious ending. Like, oh, this is going to be
Yeah.
great. Like something's
because you
about to,
Yeah.
you know?
I knew that wasn't gonna happen when you looked at the bad guys. I'm like, who's the bad
Yeah,
guy?
as soon as you see Ghost, you're like, hey, they're not even
Ghost
bad.
and
It's
this-
like she's trying to save herself. She's not even a bad person.
And then that dude,
Yeah.
forgot it. And the last one had like Thanos and
yeah.
Killmonger.
Yeah.
Like,
I was hoping for some kind of like, I thought it was going to end where it's okay, we've resolved this in our life. And then there's Hawkeye, like, dude, some shit's gone down. We need
Exactly.
you. Something.
The two people
Assembling a team.
I thought specifically that
Yeah.
it would answer the question as to why Hawkeye and Ant-Man were not in Avengers.
Amen.
That was
Amen.
That was literal. That should have been the only focus.
Yep.
On at the very least the last 10 minutes of the movie or the first after credit cutscene, because we still don't know, and what you gave me as an explanation really sucks.
Yeah.
Because how is it that you have time? Like, how is it that you're doing that and you don't know that Thanos is about to snap his fingers
and destroy everybody? Yeah. And the other thing too is like, Captain Marvel is going to be the only movie before Part 2 of Infinity War, and it's like,
they got a lot of work to do.
that's what I was going to say. Is like, can you really catch up on Hawkeye and everything else in that movie, or are we just going to be like watch an Avengers movie like, oh, there's Ant-Man? You know, I'm trying to say like there's so many. So we'll see. And plus, like, Captain Marvel is supposed to take place in the 90s. Right. So I think it's going to be much more about retro and nostalgia and how did this Shield meet superhero thing happen. So it's like, I don't know. We'll see.
Might be it's a period piece.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be dope though, because
I'm more excited about that. Like, I just like a change of pace.
We all grew up in the '90s, so I'm hyped for the visuals and like how all the references. But there's a lot of like where's Hawkeye? Come on, he's gotta be somewhere. Right. Something's got to be happening. There's someone working on a plan, right? But
Hawkeye is underutilized too.
Oh, big time.
And it's also because the thing is that you have Jeremy Renner playing Hawkeye. Yeah. Jeremy Renner is a very talented actor.
What were you gonna say before?
Spectacular.
Okay.
But I
thought you were gonna say stud. I was like, you can say it. You can say it.
I thought you were gonna say stud or something.
I was like, hey.
I thought spectacular was gonna be too much, so I just put it back. But like, I actually went through like stellar, then spectacular, then I was like, whatever.
Amazing.
But like, I've recently watched a movie by him called Wind River.
Yeah. Yep.
It's superb.
It's really good. Yeah.
It was so good. And so here's the deal here, man.
Yeah.
You have a guy who can really do some serious acting.
Yeah.
How, like, I feel like it would have been worthwhile if you just put a movie with him or him and then tie it in, like do a Black Widow / Hawkeye movie, put that in so that both of them can flex game. Yeah. Also, because like, she's a good actress too.
Yeah.
Right? So if you gave him a little bit more with a little bit more gravity, a little bit more serious, and see how that goes. Yeah. I think that would be amazing.
My fingers are still crossed for him showing up to stop Thanos as Ronin. I've mentioned before, but
okay, can you explain Ronin here?
Yeah, so Ronin was when he went like all just like samurai / ninja mode. So it's like he
has a ninja mode.
Yeah, kind of. So like what happened was he became this character Ronin where he had katana and everything, and he had like an all black costume. He looked almost like
Cobra.
Kind of. Do you guys remember? You must remember Noob Saibot. Did I say it right? From Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
so imagine him with like gold trim.
Okay.
That's what the costume looked like.
Right.
And he just muffed people up. Like he was amazing. So like he still had his bows and arrows and everything, but the appeal was that now you're infusing Japanese weaponry and Japanese fighting skill into his everyday, and it was so sick. Like he's a good fighter now, but imagine a dude with 2 swords, shurikens, you name it. It was
shurikens.
Yeah, did I say that right? I hope I said it right. Yeah,
I think it's pronounced Sharyuken. So.
Shoryuken. But yeah, no, like if he comes in as Ronin, it'd be dope because like Ronin's I'm done with all of you. I'm gonna get shit done. I have to do whatever I have to do to win.
Yeah,
I want to see that character. I want to see him just fully suited
really cool.
up.
I like
in the shadows. That'd be so sick.
Yeah. Just give us a serious and give us one.
You know what's so funny? Because he was, you're talking about Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, and you were like, hey, this. In my head, I was like, I'd love if they went to like a witness protection program and just had like a normal movie,
comedy.
And
movie?
At the end, you just like they bring it back, and you're like, oh yeah, they're these guys.
Right.
That'd be a cool.
I'm okay with that too, man.
Yeah.
I think
we're gonna have to put you in Arizona. You're an insurance salesman. You run the daycare.
Right.
Oh no! And then
I would watch this.
There's gangs. There's gangs in this.
So
biker
good.
gangs, and there's like they're trafficking, but these guys don't have any superpowers, so they're just like normal people,
right?
So they're like, all right, we're gonna.
She doesn't have her electric bolts, and he
we're
doesn't
gonna
have
expose them.
Yeah.
All right, that'd be really fun.
Sit back down.
All right, and script written.
Yeah. We need to talk also about the rest of the Marvel family coming home.
Yeah.
To Marvel.
Yeah.
That's they're coming back from Fox.
Yeah.
Right. Fox.
Yep. 100%.
Not Sony.
Not Sony. Sony's already halfway there.
Yeah, Sony's already half there. Yeah. Right? Sony, just give it up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Your movies are shit anyway without Marvel.
But what does Sony have?
Spider-Man, basically.
Venom, basically.
Yeah.
Venom.
The Spider Family.
And Fantastic Four.
Fox.
Oh, Fox has Fantastic Four.
So we got them back.
Oh, crap. Fantastic Four is coming back.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. Let's play this fun game.
Yeah.
I thought the fun game's going to be like, let's trade. Or like, hey, we'll give you Fantastic Four. And Vigilante for just throw in like a rando.
Just take us.
Yeah.
So who do we get for Fox? We get Deadpool.
Yeah.
Not that we need him.
Yeah, X-Men.
He's been great.
We
get X-Men?
Fantastic Four,
Fantastic Four.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. No one wants him.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
I think that's a
that
just
shit.
of it of who they gave up because they have everything else back.
Wolverine.
Well, he's X-Men.
Okay.
technically.
Oh, yeah,
Umbrella,
true.
right? Same
Yeah,
thing with Spider-Man. Like for Sony, it's like Spider-Man that includes the umbrella of Venom, right?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, those are the 4 big ones. Because I think Blade was New Line Cinema. Ignore everything I said. So Blade's already
No,
probably been
Sony.
back.
Also Sony.
Oh, was it a Sony movie?
I think it's with Sony.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Then Blade's back too, technically, right? But I don't see them. No offense, using Blade for a while. I mentioned Johnny Boyega as Blade. That'd be dope. But I don't know
Oh
if
my god! You know he looks exactly like it.
He'd kill
You've seen
it.
that.
He'd
You've seen
kill
the
it.
Boss Logic video.
Boss Logic,
right? Boss
yeah.
Logic.
I totally agree with
Oh
it.
my god!
I'm telling you, man.
So crazy. It
kill it.
would be so crazy
Yeah.
if he was.
I
Who'd
just
you
like
get-
how excited you guys are.
Who'd you get for Whistler? You need a white guy for Whistler.
Ooh,
Always need a white guy for
Hold
Whistler.
on.
who'd
You
you say?
can do this.
Oh, I thought you
Hold
picked
on. No, hold on.
Mel Gibson? No.
No, your boy.
Mel Gibson. Of all the names,
Mel
we're gonna go with
Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
I think we can go with Ned Stark. Just white that hair out. You could go with Ned Stark. He probably died
too
in
heavy.
the first half of the movie.
Actually, you know what? It'd be great. It'd be perfect.
And then he was like, "All right." He's like, "Oh, I gotta kill Whistler's killer again." We're back at it.
It's worth noting too with them getting Fox in time. I wonder if this is enough time to infuse some characters into part 2 of Infinity War. I love a little Wolverine cameo or something. That'd be pretty sick.
Man, if we get Wolverine,
Doctor
anything-
Doom, like you get Doctor Doom back officially now. Like
Wow.
Like
Officially?
we knew this was happening, but there was still the chance. Okay, maybe something goes wrong, but the fact that it's official, it's like okay, now all the fantasies can come true in terms of like the crossover. It'll be amazing, man. Even
Wait.
Ghost Rider's dope.
They wouldn't be able to get Wolverine though. Would they get Logan back? I mean, sorry, Hugh Jackman back.
No, they're probably like
Logan's dead.
Yeah, everything they're gonna do in terms of like bringing over Fox is probably just reboot everything.
Reboot everything.
It's like Wolverine is a new Wolverine. A lot of people mentioned Tom Hardy should have been Wolverine, and he was Hugh Jackman's pick, but then he chose Venom over everything because obviously there was no
Right.
in the cards to play Wolverine. But
Right, that's true. Well, you know, Venom. I think I agree with the casting of
him as Venom instead? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I feel like that's a harder cast than let's find a Wolverine.
Yeah,
I think they
Wolverine's
might.
a little
I think they can do Wolverine with a few people. They'll.
yeah,
But I like Tom Hardy as Venom.
there's also a rumor that Venom is going to be a part of MCU technically. So they had like an interview with.
I love these rumors.
Yeah, they had an interview.
Who's
with,
having these rumors?
I think it was the director, if I'm not mistaken. But apparently, he was talking about how like it's going to take place in an alternate timeline where it's like almost like a post-apocalyptic, like something catastrophic happened, and that was the first light bulb. Like something catastrophic happened here.
Oh.
Alternate timeline, so time has to be fixed. So what the Avengers technically have to do to win everything back. So everyone's kind of thinking that point in time where Thanos snapped,
Yeah.
that point in time is when Venom and everything is going to occur, and then we see where it goes afterwards. So that'd be kind of cool. So like it could play into like
It's hard to
Spidey and
retcon
some-
stuff like that.
It is like it's gonna be a dangerous field to play on if
Right.
they do it, but why not try? So there's like little hints because you can't have Venom without Spider-Man and vice versa. And Tom Holland said he wants Venom somewhere in the Spidey universe because he wants to see that fight. And I'm like, yes, we all do.
For sure. And then
Yeah.
can you imagine if we can get Carnage? And Carnage get someone was offering Riz Ahmed as Carnage. I almost can buy it.
Yeah,
I almost can buy
yeah.
it.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? But Riz Ahmed is already in the movie for Venom, so
Oh yeah, he's a bad guy. Yeah, he can't be voted.
it would just
Or
be
can he?
It would just be
No, it
dope
needs
to
be
have
Casey
like
Cassidy.
Okay, that's
Cassidy.
Yeah.
Cassidy. Okay.
everyone talks about like like Venom and Spider-Man, like they have to go together. Like
Yeah.
everyone talks about like who's the biggest Spider-Man villain. A lot of people argue it's Green Goblin, which it probably is.
Yeah.
But like
But as far as coolest is
yeah,
concerned,
him and Venom, man. That's the ultimate because that's the one that he can't win against. You know what I mean? Like Hobgoblin or Green Goblin, there's always a way.
yeah.
But Venom, it's like that's
Oh,
an
yeah.
alien, man. Like how you gonna-
Definitely.
other than ringing that big bell,
Yeah.
like it's really hard to defeat
Yeah.
him. It's
Okay,
like
you got to
always,
use technology to cheat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you're gonna actually throw them in a ring,
Yeah.
it's a problem for Spidey.
and he always comes back because the symbiote's just gonna spread away.
yeah.
Find
thought
a new
that
host
Bell-
and come back.
That was Bell was on like that's pretty easy, man. The Bell messed you up. Stay away from bells, bro.
The sonic sounds, yeah.
You didn't know bells mess you up?
It's wrong
You should
with
know. Like the aliens with the
Yeah.
water and signs. I'm like, you should, you know, like, geez, put on a shirt,
You're right.
right? Like,
Like a raincoat.
figure that out.
Put a raincoat on. Okay.
Baby dope.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Just give me Doctor Doom. Ignore the rest.
Here's what, okay, look.
I don't want the rest of the.
They keep making bad ones. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
it's over and over
Oh, yeah.
again.
So
I didn't even love the cartoons, frankly.
No,
Oh,
they weren't
I
that
said
good.
it.
They were.
weren't
I
that
agree.
good.
I don't
I
get
totally
it.
agree.
Yeah.
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 Spider-Man's universe.
Yeah.
You know, you have Venom, Daredevil,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four to some degree.
Yeah,
Did they
because
cross
Johnny
over?
Storm.
Yeah,
Johnny
Storm, right?
Storm.
That little mini universe
Yeah.
that surrounds Spider-Man is a very cool universe.
Yeah.
And so they should build that. Because also they should like Deadpool, not Deadpool. They should get Daredevil, pull him out of like
TV land.
TV land and put him into an actual movie because he's actually a decent he's
a dope character.
Yeah, I think he's crazy.
And he's rugged.
Yeah. So I thought that would be good. Anyway, Fantastic Four. John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
He's dope,
I
man.
like
He's
it.
on,
I
he's
like
on the
John
rise.
Krasinski.
Right?
Yeah,
Give
he's on
that
the
guy a
rise.
job. Somebody give that guy a job.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's cool about that?
Yeah.
You haven't watched A Quiet Place. Have you watched A
No.
Quiet Place?
Not yet, but I'm going to. I actually have it waiting for me. I can't wait.
All right. So you know how you said I'll get on board or something when I said John Krasinski?
Yeah.
After you watch that movie,
Yeah.
you'd be pitching that to me.
Oh.
He's good.
All right.
Because like The Office, he was obviously amazing, but no one bought him as like could
No,
he
he
do
was
like
just Jim.
action-y movies. Yeah, he's just Jim.
Yeah, he's
but
just him.
but yeah, like he's
Then
been
he
doing
was in
some,
13 Hours.
Yeah, he's been doing some roles now where it's like, ooh, okay, he's on the rise here, man. He can write. He wrote A Quiet Place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He just needs to get jacked.
he
take that up
directed it.
a level and a half.
Oh, he's already been jacked. Have
Oh,
you
he's
seen?
getting
is
there.
that right?
Have you
He's getting
seen?
there.
Have you seen 13 Hours?
No, I haven't.
Dude's getting big.
I saw on a laptop skip parts.
Okay.
I skip parts.
First of all, it's a Michael Bay movie. You don't skip Michael Bay
Okay,
movies.
that's true.
Right? You might miss one of those camera angles.
All right.
But anyway,
Man's looking good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I gotta do it.
Oh, he's gonna show me a picture. Yeah, let me show you.
Did you see
my
my-
wallpaper? Here.
While
See?
he,
I'm like, how'd you have that up already?
while he does that, have you guys seen Zachary Levi, the first trailer for Shazam?
I can't get on
Yeah.
top of that. He looks like he's wearing a fat suit.
That's
That
what I'm saying.
suit
It
is
doesn't-
pretty shit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Horrible.
he's actually himself in the suit. It looks like one of those like Halloween costumes.
Yeah,
it was interesting.
It looks like he's wearing a muscle suit.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Zachary Levi, but I'm like, what happened to?
Is he jacked?
He says apparently that's him
Yeah, but
underneath
people-
the suit. But
people-
like the
people
suit
were
looks
like,
kind of
Doesn't look
interesting.
right. Don't
Something
look
about
right.
it. I like the concept though. Like I've always been intrigued by Shazam in that, like out of all the DC characters, I like the idea of like it's technically a 13-year-old boy on the inside. So it's like he's got all this might, but can he handle it being a preteen? You know what I'm trying to say? Like I like that struggle of
Right.
You know what I mean?
Concept is great.
Yeah, the concept's killer.
Costume's horrible.
Yeah, so we'll see.
He could be bigger.
He could be bigger.
Yeah, he could be bigger.
I feel like
I'm sorry, dude. He's that's not what I'm talking about.
that's not what you're talking
That's
about.
not the level of dedication
You know what
I need from my superheroes.
Oh my god.
You know,
Really?
you know what I realized too, by the way, is like Shazam technically is supposed to be a bigger movie than it's being hyped up to be because I think everyone's forgetting that The Rock's playing Black Adam.
Ooh.
So he's the villain to Shazam. And it's like,
Well,
this movie-
how come it's not?
that's what I'm saying. Like, how come The Rock hasn't already posted, like, here's me in the costume or here's a little trailer teaser? Like,
they had to make him smaller.
yeah, I can imagine. You need to tone it down a notch. But yeah, I find it weird that
I'm
this movie,
curious.
yeah, this movie's been so kind of like just even keel and like, oh, here's the first trailer. Oh, cool. That was kind of funny. But it's like, you have, let's face it, The Rock is the biggest movie star of
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
right now.
Yeah,
He makes a movie about skyscraper. People are like, this movie's gonna suck balls, and it makes
Yeah.
all the money.
They're so excited, like, whoa, skyscrapers!
Yeah,
Did you know
it's
there's
like
skyscrapers around?
Yeah, he does Rampage. Everyone's like, oh, it's like messing up our classic video game. They
Hey, I
still
watched
went to
that
watch
movie.
it, right?
I
Yeah,
watched that movie.
They
It's
still
great.
watch it. Like
Right.
the Rock, I love The Rock. I like he'll sell me anything. But it's
Yeah.
like, I feel like he should already gotten a tease somewhere
I agree.
in a trailer or a photo or a poster or something. You know what I mean? It's like I find it strange. It's too weird to me. As if he's gonna be like one of those people where the whole movie goes by and then last scene, a la Thanos, turns around. Oh, there was The Rock.
Right.
I hope that's not the case.
No, I think they'll before the movie comes out, they'll just go, hey,
The Rock's in it.
Dwayne, you've been kind of not doing anything.
Yeah.
So can you just work for 3 hours straight? Just-
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be the strongest worker in the room or the hardest worker
Oh,
in
he's
the
the
room.
best. Yeah, you gotta love that guy's work
That's what
ethic.
he's gonna do.
That
Hold on, what's
traveling gym he has. Woo.
Zachary Levy?
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see.
what are you looking for?
I want to see if he's actually that big without
Yeah,
the freaking
no,
suit.
that's right. So what'd you type?
I just typed in Shazam.
Imagine
Zachary
you
Levi.
put in Zachary
Nice.
Levy, sexy.
Shirtless? Shirtless?
Yeah, I'm
Looking
gonna have to
good.
do that because it's not coming up anywhere.
We won't judge you.
Yo, but does this look real?
That doesn't look real at all.
It doesn't look real.
No, it feels
Right?
weird
Can
to
I
me.
see that?
It looks weird. Like his arm shouldn't like.
If I'm not mistaken, by the way, shot in Toronto. At least some of it.
Yeah, it
kinda
was
cool.
definitely. Look at his chest plate. That looks like a chest plate.
That looks like a chest plate for real.
That's not what a pec do.
No.
That's not what a pec do.
That don't.
It doesn't even move.
Not my own.
Wait. This looks
Yeah.
a little bit more normal.
Yeah, his chest is glowing. Maybe. Why don't you just Google his shirtless, Brev?
All right, cool. Here we go.
I'm sure he has an Instagram account. If he was jacked, he'd probably put that on there.
Laying on the beach,
Right. Ordering ice. Just whatever he does, he'd just be shirtless if I was
drinking
that
a
big.
smoothie.
Yeah.
It's not. It's pretty big.
Nah, man. This is not.
I like
This just looks like a guy. Also, I'm like the hardest guy in the room to please. This
is
like, nah, man. You could be.
This is Ryan Reynolds debate all over again. He's like bigger, right?
Yeah,
he
he's
used to be
bigger,
very skinny.
but
It's
this
like
is not what
Shazam big.
Shazam
Not
big.
Shazam big. Yeah.
There's a Ryan Reynolds debate all over again. I
There's
love
some
it.
pumping up of that.
Pumping of
suit.
something, yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah, this is not that guy.
No, it's not
we'll
that
stop
guy.
now. I'm sorry.
Man, you're really hard on these people.
But I do
eh?
agree on Krasinski as Reed Richards. That'd be dope.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Be very sick.
Put some white in his hair. Let him go.
Yeah.
And the sad part too is like with Fantastic Four.
Mate, listen.
What's up?
Pam, Invisible Woman. Let's do it.
Oh, my, you went there.
Let's do it.
Michael
Come on.
Scott, the thing.
I couldn't.
No,
I
I'm
could.
not-
I could.
Where's
I
Steve
wouldn't be able to
Carell?
handle it. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able.
Be too
Like
much.
no. I'll definitely handle it.
Okay.
But wow, that sounded horrible.
Oh no, I'll handle it. Say it.
And
I'll handle
rewind.
it.
That would be the internet would break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be too much.
It'd be too much. That's what I'm saying. It'd be
That'd be
just
too
too much.
I think if you look at it as like, let's face it, Fantastic Four are the most boring superheroes for me in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, but they bring
so
Doctor
much.
Doom.
I know they bring the best villain, right? But the thing is, like, they are necessary to have Doctor Doom. You can't just have him on his own.
Yeah.
But I think what they have to do is like, just go with like, make the Thing just be the kind of the star of the show. I like the Thing a lot. Like if he was used right, like he's a
Yeah.
rugged New Yorker, just breaking shit. The effects you can use for like the rocks
Yeah.
chipping as he's punching stuff.
It's true.
Johnny Storm's dope. Get like a Tom Holland-esque person to just keep cracking jokes.
Yeah.
And then just make, Reed and Sue just like quieter characters. They don't need
Yeah.
to constantly be blah, blah, blah,
Not
blah.
Jessica
right?
Alba.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
make Jessica Alba.
maybe
Yeah, let's
not.
not. Yeah.
Who does that? Who goes Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
Same guy who goes.
And Doctor Doom, for crying out loud, can't be a dude who like has metal fused to his body. It's like, no, he's in a suit. The suit's got tricks. It's not just like a weird exoskeleton kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, give him that gravity of like, I'm a man of armor. I'm like a medieval-esque
Yeah.
looking character. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Doctor Doom is, you can tell I love him.
Yeah.
And he'd be
Doom
so
is
sick.
Dope.
He needs
I remember
to-
watching,
Oh,
reading,
yeah.
reading novels about
He'd always
Dr.
be the
Doom.
villain. There would
Yeah.
be like a big arc. It's like, oh, all this happened. Oh, Doctor Doom's the one who set all in place.
yeah.
Or Secret Invasion. The Skrulls have like infiltrated and taken over the world. Doctor Doom brought them over. It's like Doctor Doom is the key to all the villainy in the Marvel universe. Like,
Yeah.
he's arguably bigger than Thanos in terms of like the amount of shit he's done.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Doctor
Yeah.
Doom.
Doom, literally. And the best part,
I like how you paused, but no one went for the pause.
sorry, I apologize.
Sorry, no. It's just like,
And the shots you can have of that guy too, where it's like we've seen Thanos sitting on his throne, but he's very like, bring him to me, blah blah blah, yada yada. Doctor Doom just sits there. You like they blow up into his castle. We've come to capture you, just chilling. Like, what do you think this is? Like, you think you're gonna stop me? Like all shadowed and caped, just on the ground. It's like, bring it on. We got this, right?
Yeah.
Like I just love his like cockiness.
Oh.
That's the thing I love about Doctor Doom.
And he's more human. He's not like a freaking crazy
Yes.
alien that has superpowers.
He's homegrown menace. And what I
Yeah.
love too is that like, let's face it, Thanos showed hints of having a heart.
Yeah.
In
Right.
Infinity War. He
That's
has
true.
feelings in some way.
soft.
Doctor Doom doesn't have any feelings.
No. They will have to do that for the movie.
Ugh.
The movies, because like Thanos in the comic books,
Yeah, that's true.
he put them in the pit and they all ate each other. And then the only one that was alive at the end was the Hulk, and Hulk was eating like picking his teeth of
Yeah.
the bones out of the bones of the rather. No, he was Thanos.
They
Thanos
could-
they could have made him a little bit
Yeah.
more meaner, but it does give him more depth for
I
him
guess.
to
And
like
I-
when he talks to his daughter.
Yeah.
and the fact that he actually loves something. I think that was cool.
And I suppose they could do that with Doctor Doom because they have to, because they need you to like feel the character in some way. But maybe just play up the idea of like his wife. So this is why I've done this. This is what you've done
for
to
sure.
my wife.
There
And
you
blah
go.
blah. But
Yeah.
I just love to see a villain who doesn't give a shit. That'd be amazing. No remorse.
I always go back to this one thing
yeah.
about like in Mission Impossible, which by the way, I want to watch the most recent movie.
Yeah. Is this sixth one now? This number 6?
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
Really?
I swear it's the 6th one if I'm not
Let's keep
mistaken.
going. Let's just keep going.
Just keep rolling.
Right? I feel
Yeah.
like Scientology needs to like already have clones of Tom Cruise so we can just keep this going. I don't
Well,
want to see another.
Listen, stop. First off, because you don't know if this version is a clone.
Fair enough.
Because this guy does not. He is 55.
Is he 55?
Yeah, man.
And he's
He has not changed. Look at Val
incredibly
Kilmer. Val Kilmer looks like.
His face is melting.
Yeah, it looks like Val Kilmer's dad, and Tom Cruise looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
His teeth have gotten better, if anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tom Cruise is legit. Tom Cruise does his own stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does actually. I give
Still
him that
doing
credit.
his own
I'll
stunts.
give him that credit.
You see, like there was like
There's some stunts.
back
There's some stuff.
like what's it called? Behind the scenes footage of him like, all right, you're gonna do these helicopters. He's got little toy helicopters and he's showing them how they're gonna fly it. And then by the way, he got his license to fly.
Right.
Crazy.
Like he's like the best action method actor.
This is what
that
I
we
would
have.
love to see. I would love to see an Avengers movie is getting serious.
Yeah.
In the corner, there's Tom Cruise. And then you're like, oh, what character is he?
Right. No, he's just
And then
He's Tom Cruise.
and then Tony Stark goes, Tom Cruise, can you help? He goes, yeah.
do you need me to run?
Yeah.
Sam Jackson pulls out his little beeper thing, his sidekick, and is like, call Tom Cruise. Yeah, we need you. You're saying
Oh,
something
why
about
did I
Mission
bring that
Impossible.
up?
Yeah, Mission Impossible. We cut you off. I'm so sorry.
My favorite bad guy, which is
Oh.
that dude who died.
Richard Seymour Hoffman.
Thank you very much. This is why, connection. I think still he made the greatest impact on me of like,
Philip was dope.
this is
He
the
was
goal.
dope. Yeah.
Nothing matters except this goal.
Yeah.
And we're good with it. When I count to 5, the bullet goes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That was beautiful.
When if I say I'm gonna do it, it's gonna happen.
Right.
This is what's gonna happen. And then he's planned it in such a way, like even when he was threatening him with death, that I know you can't kill me because I know what I know. He was, for me, still one of my favorite bad guys ever.
Yeah.
If they can
The
do
resolve.
that,
Yeah.
if you could do that with Doom,
Yeah.
if you can do that with Doom,
Yeah.
you can still make a Marvel movie with a guy who is just
Yeah. No remorse.
like that.
telling you.
It's cutthroat.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Like
gotta
I think it's gonna be nice to just see all these things start to roll out because after Infinity War, you're gonna do something with like it'd be nice to have new X-Men movies that are really good. Yeah, so much potential. Magneto's another great one. Like I keep forgetting is like my number 2 favorite villain, Magneto. It's like you've got him back home too, right?
What did you think of anybody see the trailer for Glass? Speaking of Magneto,
I saw the trailer for Glass.
I did not. I did
Oh,
not see the
I won't say
trailer.
anything. Should I say anything? Do I say
No,
anything?
go ahead. Yeah.
so it's,
Yeah, go. You first.
the movie itself is basically
Continuation of
The
Splice?
Unbreakable
Splint?
series.
no.
Yeah.
So
Split,
it's Dr. Glass or just Glass?
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson's character,
Yeah.
Bruce Willis's character,
Yeah.
and the guy from Split.
Yeah, Split.
So it's basically M. Night Shyamalan's superheroes.
Yeah,
They all come together.
Yeah. It's an interesting. I don't know if you can. I think you can watch the trailer, but it looks like an interesting movie.
Yeah. I liked Split.
Split was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're playing it off as like these guys have a
Now it's a comic book kind of thing. Comic
right.
vibe. Yeah.
They have a disorder that they believe they're superheroes, and they're like, "Yeah, we are." Like,
I thought it was a little weird because like Unbreakable had a vibe to it, and then Split set like it was
very different.
Yeah, it was a very dark tone to it, and it talked a lot of stuff and like a lot of things covered in terms of like themes in that movie. And so I thought it was gonna keep that darker tone. It was like, how are you gonna stop this guy who technically turns into a beast? Like that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Just by like having these multiple personalities. But it seems like it kind of like just watching the trailer was weird. It's like, okay, how did they get him in a room? Like how did he end up?
Yeah.
Like it seemed like he was
That
one of those guys
controlled.
that you couldn't. Yeah, controlled. You
Right.
like I don't know. It was a little weird to me.
But they totally like try to make it out to be like a comic book. Like it feels like, oh, like,
Yeah.
was this a comic book? Did I miss this?
Yeah, so it's gone a little. I hate to say, like I'm not a huge M Night Shyamalan fan, but it's like you've kind of gone a little opposite of what you've always done. It
Right.
feels very like it was weird to me. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not hyped
It's
for
an
it at all.
interesting trailer. I'll watch it.
You'll watch this. Just you have to.
I
You
gotta-
technically have to see where it
I
ends.
got to see what happens. What if
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
amazing somehow?
We'll see.
Because we hope.
This guy is so hit and miss.
As brown people also.
Yeah, we're like we only have
need to
one
root for him.
director.
We need
We
to root
hope.
We only have so many directors.
That's funny.
He's done some crappy work though.
So we'll see. But I mean, Samuel Jackson, we know that he can act. So we know that like
All those
he's
guys
gonna
can.
yeah
All of them.
yeah all
Right.
three of them obviously right. But I feel like Samuel Jackson, I bring him up because he's probably gonna be the pivotal point, and it's like we'll see what he does with it. Never
The
know.
movie's called Glass.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
got to be about him, right? It's got to be his. It seems like each one of them kind of gets their own chance,
Yeah.
and here's his. So we'll see. I just find it weird because like you're talking about a universe, quote unquote, that started in 2000, and it's been so long. Like, do people still remember the first movie?
It's because
Breakaway,
M. Night didn't plan for any of this stuff.
Right.
It just fell into his life.
His career was in the gutter, the gutters of gutter.
Yeah.
And then he happened to make Split, and then he's like, wait.
Brought him back.
Wait. This is good. People are liking it. People are vibing to it.
Yeah.
We'll do more of this.
Yeah, let me just do more of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because the last time,
Yeah.
he was trying to do more of his old stuff. It wasn't working too well because he kind of strayed too far away from like what worked.
I'll tell you what he needs to do.
What does he need to do?
Seventh Sense.
Seventh Sense.
I see people in the quantum realm.
It's like I see dead people, and I smell pee. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know why I said that. But you know what's a good
Real.
sense? That's not even a seventh sense. That's like the third sense
So
again.
good.
Right. That's
Would
why
be
I said
another
quantum.
sense.
That's why I said you can see quantum. You can see in the quantum realm.
What does that mean?
I don't know. So you could you didn't have to use the tunnel for you to go see Michelle Pfeiffer. You could just see her. You're like, yeah, she's there totally. You can go pick her up
Right.
later.
Who, by the way, we didn't mention fully, but like, if we were to rewind for a second, I was like so surprised. There's been 2 straight movies now where I realized she definitely had, like, I always give her praise for being a natural beauty,
Yeah.
but she must have had something done. She looks so different to me. Am I wrong in this? Like, in Murder on the Orient Express and now this, she looks different. Like something's been kind of lifted or something. Am I wrong?
Bro, I think everyone does
I
work.
know, but only me. I'm like, Eric, I think she might have had some work done. I know,
I
I'm
was
sorry,
like-
man.
They
'Cause I'm
all have work done.
Yeah. I
know,
the
but, like,
ones, the ones that are like the ones where you can't notice it.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are
Eric's
like,
like,
oh,
but-
it's a natural beauty. That's what people like you
Oh,
fall for.
Well, I always thought like she always looked like, hey, she looks good, right? But then it just like all of a sudden just shifted.
She's just moderate on her.
Guess, I don't know.
How old
Have,
is she?
have a look at Courtney Cox.
Don't
and-
look at Courtney
Yo,
Cox.
you
I
remember-
feel bad
and-
for Courtney Cox.
You seen
and
Meg Ryan?
Jennifer Aniston.
That too. Yeah.
Right? We have these two. They're both about the same age.
Yeah.
Right? One of them looks like an inflatable doll, and the other one looks like Jennifer Aniston still.
I wonder which one he's referring to.
Yo, I feel bad. I still watch Friends every now and then.
Yeah.
Season 3, they're both in their primes.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Courtney Cox. Jennifer Aniston nearly stayed the same.
No, Courtney Cox released like she admitted like she went a little crazy on
Did she?
the restorative or quote unquote restorative.
Well, yeah, she had some bad work done.
She had a lot of bad work done. She
Michelle
wished that-
Pfeiffer, 60.
Yeah,
Like a G.
Well, Hollywood is not nice to like women.
I guess. Well, I just want to bring it up at least. I hope I wasn't the only one. I was like, oh,
Well,
everyone gets old. I'm sorry.
kudos to whoever was doing the work. I guess, right?
It's like, yeah, good job.
Right?
Right?
Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm right.
Yeah, sure.
I'm right.
I was gonna mention too, since we were talking about Glass and all that, James McAvoy. I'd vote for him to stay as Professor X.
Right.
I forgot to mention that earlier. By the way.
yeah.
If we can carry over. Oh, and thing is Magneto, Michael Fassbender. I loved him as Magneto.
Yeah, he's pretty
I'd bring both of them over if somehow it could work out.
But could we get the old guys?
You want Patrick Stewart back again?
No. I want more.
Oh, sorry.
Ian. Who's
Sir Ian
who's
McKellen.
Magneto?
Sir Ian McKellen.
Sir
yeah.
Ian. Yeah.
And
Put some
Patrick-
respect on that name.
Sir Patrick Stewart is the professor.
I feel like they're too old.
Too old now.
I don't know why. I feel like I don't think they can stand up that
I feel like
long.
they'd ask them, they'd be like, "Are you serious? I'm not doing this again." It's like, screw
You
off.
bring the set here.
bring it to my house.
They're so cool.
They are.
I
They're
like
awesome.
them as
True.
old dudes.
And apparently
I'm
those two are
good.
like best friends. So it's pretty funny to see
Yeah.
like best friends play like pretty much best friends in the movie, but they're
Right.
really fighting each other for a common.
That part when they're playing chess inside that
yeah,
plastic
that was dope.
in
That
that
was
plastic
dope.
thing. Oh man, oh my god, that's so cool.
And I don't know why I dig that relationship so much because, like, yeah, you're friends, man, but there's this one thing that divides you. You have common goals, but different ways of going about them. It's so intriguing to me.
Love it.
agree.
It's the sickest thing ever. It's like
That's the best.
that's why I need it back. Like I do love the X-Men. We all grew up on the cartoon.
Yes.
I would
for sure.
love a
has
reboot of
potential.
the cartoon. I would love a good reboot of the
Need something,
cartoon.
man. I need Gambit back. Never mind this Channing Tatum
Oh my
nonsense.
God.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Never
wonder-
mind
you don't
this
want
Channing Tatum.
You don't want
nonsense.
Channing Tatum as Gambit?
No, he's not Remy LeBeau to me, man.
Okay. Who is the thing? We got to wrap
I'll
this
tell
up,
you who
though.
it is. I'll tell you who it is.
Ooh, here
It's
we go.
Oberon.
Who?
Really?
Yeah, it's Oberon from Game of Thrones.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
the
who?
Viper.
Yeah, the Viper.
Okay, now I recognize him. Yeah.
But can he do the accent?
Yeah, why not? He's skinny. You need to skinny a guy up. You're gonna get a little lanky. You gotta
like-
Cajun that shit up.
You need a guy who's like very suave, debonair. He's got to have the accent.
I feel like Oberon is those things.
He's got to be a trickster. He's got to be everything rolled into one. He's got to be the one that like the ladies want. Like he literally needs to walk up and like.
When you said all that, I was like, George Clooney?
Yeah, George.
No,
No.
Younger, lankier,
Yeah, it's gotta be like
dirtier.
I absolutely adore
Dirty.
Gambit. He's arguably my favorite X-Men, and it's like I need someone to fill those shoes, man, because he's got so much potential. Even now, they just made it in the comic side where him and Rogue are officially married. Oh, and they're getting their own series called Mr. and Mrs. X. Oh, right, pretty sick. And it's like this is the time to jump on board and make everyone remember why he's just the dopest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he charges up cards and throws it at people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's always.
And then when that doesn't work, he uses a stick.
Yeah, he talks good game. He's like he finds his ways around stuff, man.
I feel like this is your role model.
Yeah.
When you were younger, you were walking
I'll
around with
be
a baton.
Gambit. A baton. This is this small. But yeah, no, I think like there's a lot of potential for MCU to like fix, quote unquote, fix things. But we'll see. We'll give him some time.
Okay. All right, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
That
We
was
covered
good.
a
That's
lot
always
of
fun.
random topics.
That's
Yeah.
always fun.
I didn't think we were gonna talk Marvel
Basketball.
the whole way,
We didn't
but
talk basketball. I'm
It's,
sorry, man.
it's all right.
That's gonna be a
Like-
separate podcast.
Yeah, we can do that actually later on. That's fine. What do we have left on the? What's next on the list is Venom. So
Yeah.
we will get the crew back for Venom.
That might be the next chance we actually get to watch a movie together, all
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah,
because that was fun.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Antoine already said that the wife. I gotta buy a ticket for the wife because the wife
okay,
is
that's
a
cool.
huge fan of Mr. Bane.
That's cool.
Oh, of Tom Hardy. Okay.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks for me because I wanted to sit beside Antoine.
Dude, you guys, I've brought up in previous podcast episodes, you guys are the greatest for sitting next to each other in a movie. I cannot take you
It
two.
was the most
Hold
fun.
on, I love Yasin. He's like, why is his wife sitting there? I want to sit there.
You'd be all pissed. You'd be like, no, I don't
Every
care.
time he brings his wife.
You know what'd be the best though is if I hand out the tickets to everyone. It's like, hey guys, here's our seat assignment. And then Yassine's like, oh, what's that over there? Just swaps the ticket on purpose. Hey, where's my wife, dog? Oh, she's 2 rows
She's over
back.
there.
She's over there. She's
What do you
good.
mean? She over there. She's
She's
watching.
sitting next to Syed. She's
She's
good.
watching.
She's sitting with Sayed.
Syed, that's good. It's
She's
fine.
watching. You're gonna talk to her in a movie, bro. Hey, did you see that thing happen?
No one can high five like we can high five, bro.
Yeah, man.
I thought, oh man, I'm just getting flashbacks of Infinity War with the two of you. That was the greatest stuff
We're
ever.
losing our minds.
Oh man.
All right, people. Thank you for listening to the episode. Thanks for hanging in with us. Be sure to like, subscribe. A couple of guys been listening to the podcast have been shouting us out on their Instagram stories.
Oh.
So thank you for that. And as a result, sometimes you get a little T-shirt dropped off or sent to you. You know, you don't know. You don't know. I'm just
No, I think they should. We should tell them how they're gonna get it.
By pigeon.
But thank you for the love, and we try to show that love right back.
With the T-shirt.
With a T-shirt. Hey, bro, that's what the budget allows.
Yeah.
for right now.
Hey, at least we're not saying like hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
No. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. T-shirts
With
and stickers.
There you go. There you go. All right, people, take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.